Alright, good morning, Cadre. We are here today for another Bad Blade series review. So we're going to do that. It's also still the cologne-inspired shave week. So I'm going to use Fine American Blend. It's a great barbershop scent. Can't remember the name of the cologne it's inspired after, but I do have the aftershave, and then I also have American Blend, excuse me, from Fine Cologne. So, and that is an EDT, so we'll use that. Got that all soaking and ready to go. And then as far as the blade goes today, what we are going to use is a blade from Germany, the Chroma Diamant. Diamant, I believe is how it's pronounced. So, got a box of these. Take one out, see what we got here. So they come individually wrapped like this. Appears they use two small wax dots, very small. Nothing crazy. And as you can see, it's got the name up there and the logo. And then it says stainless on it. So we're going to load that up into my timeless razor here. So this is another stainless steel blade. Let's see how this goes. And I forgot to mention, the brush I'm using is my Rudy Vay with a Shave Mac Finest knot in it. It's from a 2016 group buy that I participated in. I really like that brush. I've had it for 3 years now, and it's broken in wonderfully, and it's probably one of the better Badger brushes in my den. So, really good brush. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and pause you guys, build my lather, and we'll be back and we'll begin the shave. Alright, so here we are. Let's go ahead and begin this shave and see what we think about this blade. So, it's definitely not as good as the last couple blades I've been using. Smooth, I should say. It's not as sharp either. I'm feeling a little bit more resistance. Like I need to take it a little bit slower. But what it's leaving behind is pretty smooth. So I do feel like it's being pretty efficient, if that makes sense. This blade is from the company called Feinschnick. I'm probably butchering the name, so I apologize. They are made in Germany. One of the interesting things about them is that not too long ago, a couple years, I think it was 2017 or 16, the U.S. company Harry's purchased this factory in Germany. And that's now where they make all their blades. This Chroma blade is still continuing to be made. You can still purchase it today. And it seems to be like a pretty standard budget-friendly blade over in Europe, in Germany. A lot of people seem to do like it. It has a following, of course. You can pick them up at your grocery stores and stuff along those lines. So it's kind of like what Persona is to the US, but not as big. They don't have as many options. There's a couple of blades that come out of this factory that are double-edged, but for the most part, this is the main blade. A good, simple stainless steel blade, you know, that you'd be able to pick up anywhere and be able to get a shave out of it, and a pretty decent one as far as a first pass goes. I did actually, surprisingly, get a little nick here. So I was a little bit surprised by that, but overall a good first pass. I'm going to pause you guys, rinse, and we'll come back for pass 2. Okay, we're back. Let's see here. Let's talk about pricing a little bit on this blade because, you know, the price must be really good if I was going to go for this blade, to be honest with you. I mean, I'm getting a pretty decent shave, but it's definitely not as good as the ones I've rated 100 pack. It's not as good as quite a few in the good category. But it is still a good shave. Like if I was traveling over in Europe, I would have no problem with not bringing blades if I needed to. Stopping at a grocery store or a pharmacy and picking up a tuck of these. I would have no problem with that. Pricing wise, you look at Amazon, you get 200. They sell theirs in a 200 pack, not in a 100 pack. So you got to buy them a little bit more in bulk from Amazon, so more investment. So you get 200 of them for $26.95. It works out to a little over 13 cents per blade. Little high, but not horrible. I mean, if you wanted if you had the perfect mild razor or a more aggressive razor probably for this blade, so that way you're using more of the edge, probably be alright. And they're not sold at Maggard's, they're not sold at West Coast Shaving, but you can get them at Italian Barber. 100 pack for $19.99. So 20 cents a blade. We're going to pretty much call it good there. It's feeling kind of rough and I really don't want to do any blade buffing with it. And I know it's not the soap. This soap is super slick and I love this soap. It's always performed really well for me, but the shave just wasn't that comfortable. I've got a little bit of irritation here. I definitely got the one nick, but I am also pretty smooth. I would call it DFS for sure, but it left a lot to be desired. So I'm going to pause you guys, rinse, clean up a little bit, be back for post-shave thoughts after my witch hazel. Alright, so we're back. To be honest with you, that blade, it left a lot to be desired. Not really a big fan of it so far, especially compared to a bunch of other blades. And what's funny is that this is the second tuck of blades that I've owned, and I used to really like them. But as I've been doing this series, what I'm noticing is that some blades that I used to think were pretty good, there's some others out there that are significantly better. Right now, this one is bordering on the very bottom of the good category and the topper end of the bad category. So what I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to load it up into my Razor Rock Game Changer, because that's at a 0.84 instead of a 0.68. And I'm going to see if maybe I can't find a better cutting angle with the wider blade gap and potentially have a little bit more of a comfortable shave. Because I believe I used to use these in my Muley R41. And I still own that. But I haven't really used that razor at all in this series, so I'm not really planning on starting. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe it'll get significantly better. But anyways, we're going to use the Fine American Blend Aftershave. I am expecting some burn. As people know, this fragrance, this aftershave is pretty much alcohol, water, fragrance, and menthol. So I am expecting some burn. Not just because of that, but also because the shave was not as comfortable as I would have liked. So we'll see. And there it is for sure. Not overly uncomfortable, actually. I thought it would be worse, but it's there. I'm not going to apply the cologne right now because I'm going to make sure that I go get dressed and changed. But usually what I do is I do a half squirt on the back of my neck usually, and then a little bit here, and then I kind of use that and dotty it around on pressure points and get it to last for quite a while. So good shave. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, I want to just quickly mention, if you guys haven't started thinking about what you're planning on selling for the TSC yard sale, or if you're just here and you want to know more about it, head over to the Cadre, because you don't need to, we're getting rid of some of the rules for that 2-week period to where anybody's welcome to sell, anybody's welcome to buy. So if you, all you have to do is be a member. So if you aren't, join up and get over there and make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, because we have another giveaway that's happening there for a full tub of CBL soaps, which will be the pineapple cilantro, which is an excellent scent. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe, head over to the Cadre, become a member, and let us know that you subscribed, and you're automatically entered into the drawing. So a couple of things really exciting that we're getting ready to happen for April, and then also mail calls across the Cadre will be happening Friday and it appears Saturday. I know we've got one brother over in Europe who won't be getting his right away, but the first anniversary TSC brush will be hitting. So a lot of great things are happening. I hope everybody is excited about the brush, even if you didn't order one. Hope everybody's excited about the yard sale. I know I've got 32 bundles. When I say bundles, not really a good way to put it, but 32 items I'm planning on selling. And a majority of those are going to be a soap and aftershave combo. So there are scents that just didn't quite hit it perfect for me. And when I've got over almost 250 soaps in my den, it's got to be perfect in order for me to use it on a regular basis. So I've got a lot of soaps in my den, and I'm not getting rid of many, or willing to get rid of many. And to be honest with you, if they don't sell here, they're just going right back into my den. I'm not like actively pursuing and selling these, so they'll just go right back into my den and hit the rotation occasionally, because the scents aren't bad. They're just not used that often by me. So anyways, that's the shave today. A little bit of an update at the end again, so I apologize for that, making the video a little bit longer, but just wanted to provide those updates for you. So aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. See you on the pages, guys.